En iets waar ek spesifiek wil vra. Ek is 'n baie groot aanhanger van jou. Natuurlik, ek dink 13 Mei het hierdie artikel uitgekom en dis oral op die koerante en dis hierdie liedjie. Ons sal dit oorlewe wat jy geskryf het. Wat vir my 'n pragtige liedjie is, maar waarin die K-woord voorkom. En ek moet sê persoonlik vir my as 'n aanhanger het dit my emosioneel seer gemaak. Ja. Om te dink dat iemand waarmee ek myself assosieer daai woord ooit sou gebruik. Ja. En ek dink daar's 'n leemte in my en 'n vraag wat vra, verduidelik dit vir my, Steve. Ja. Hoekom?
Kan ek dit in Engels vir jou verduidelik? Want ek wil almal moet verstaan wat hier gebeur.
So I think just to put the question in context, I mean, we're talking about the song that ons sal dit oorlewe, and wherein the K word, of course, came up.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I insist on answering this in English because I want everybody to know. Two things happened. They did not happen in isolation. Firstly, the K word was never used. The K word was a threat against the second problem, which is the ruling party supporting someone in a court case that's doing exactly that to another tribe, may I tell you. I will never, you are Tswana.
Yes.
The first Afrikaner boer that stands up and sings a song that insults the Tswana, I will be the first Afrikaner boer to stand up and say, back off. But nobody is doing that when they're saying that of the Afrikaner. So what I'm sketching here is not the use of the K word. I'm telling you what the possibilities are if a court should find it okay that someone like Julius Malema is allowed to sing a song about killing any South Africans. And I'm a avid South African, for all South Africans. I believe that any small victory of mine, culturally and politically, will benefit every other group out there. But singing songs about hating other people will not do. So the song will be recorded. It will be on my next CD. There is no K word in there. There was never a K word in there. The word krijger and the K word have the same amount of letters, which I abused. But that's what you do with publicity stunts.
Publicity.
You
but
make
I
a
want
big
to ask you
noise.
that because I mean, officially, you do have an extreme amount of influence, a lot of it. And you know, in view of that, I kind of ask myself, don't you think that your efforts would be better invested in let's say, not taking the same stance as this particular person that you're talking about, you know, kind of fighting fire with fire, an eye for an eye, and rather taking another stance and rather pushing positivity and, you know, just another way of fighting the battle? Is there no possibility of that?
It seems it's the nature of the world that had I followed that path, you will not get a third of the attention for your campaign where I went the controversial route. The U2 thing, do you have any idea what international attention that received? How many people from Ireland wrote me and said they understand what I'm saying and they stand right behind me? So I suppose there are ways of doing it. It won't be a publicity stunt if I just followed the normal positive Rainbow Nation
Which is true, but I mean, at the end of the day, what about the overall effect it has on that? I mean, do you think at the end of the day there was positive that came out of it?
Well, that's not gonna help. We've done the positive thing. I voted yes for this government and this new South Africa because I was positive. But somewhere along the way, we slipped the moorings of this incredible ideal. So no, I think it's the best way. I must tell you very, very importantly, in the way that we can also be one under the Rainbow Nation, we can also distinguish between diverse groups that are standing right around us here. We're going to need a lot of respect again from the start for each other. Yeah. But most importantly, I cannot be prescribed to anybody else who is not like me, who is not my language or color or race or whatever your diversity is, to prescribe to me how I should feel when someone sings a song like that.
What I'd like to do right now is to take your hand and to kind of issue you with a challenge that,
Yes,
that you and I will take the forward stance right now and harness that culture of respect for one another.
And that is what we need.
In building a Rainbow Nation that's really worth fighting for.
That would be an honor, sir.
Love you for that. Love you for that. Steve Hofmeyer. And of course, remember, if you'd like to win this fantastic book that I read myself, and I think it's quite fantastic, SMS the word CNA, your name and your city to 33728. Lots more coming up on Expresso.